Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the second half of cleaning your Louis Vuitton soap and water versus vinegar and water. I was so excited this morning. I couldn't wait to come out here and take a look at it because I have been wondering about this for quite a while, having done a lot of research on it. And here we are. So let's begin. So when we talked last night, as a recap, we decided to do one handle with soap and water and one handle using a vinegar and water solution. Now I do apologize. I know last night I said I was going to find a ribbon, tie it around and on the soap and water side so we would know which side, and we wouldn't forget after having slept which side we used for soap and water, which side we used for vinegar. Oddly enough, I couldn't find any ribbon, so I just took one of the Q-tips and stuck it through the little metal piece on the handle, and so we would remember. Easy enough. So as a recap, if you missed the very first one, on the right-hand side, we did the soap and water mixture, and that was Bath & Body Works Gentle Foaming Cleanser in Ocean Citrus. And then on the left-hand side, we did a 10-to-1 mixture of distilled white vinegar. This particular one was just great value. So we did 10 parts water, 1 part vinegar. And as you can tell, there is a real distinct difference with the soap and water versus the vinegar and water. Now, the soap and water, as you can tell, definitely lightened up a whole lot more. But if you can tell, it looks significantly drier, and that gives me a little bit of concern, just a little concerned that we'll have to do some extra steps on that. Now, the one that's the vinegar, it did not lighten up nowhere near as much, but it looks a lot healthier. It lightened up quite a bit, though, I can tell you, but again, a lot healthier. Now, because the color is so significant, I definitely don't want to carry this purse with it looking strange with the handles. So I think I'm going to focus just on the right-hand side, the one that was the soap and water, and we're going to try to give it a little bit of love, give it some moisture, kind of help set it a little bit, and then off camera I'm going to try to get the handles to match so I can actually use this pre-loved bag. So our very next step is going to be to use this Cadillac Boo boot and shoe care. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it using this particular washcloth. I'm going to just add it to it. Now I know that they usually say to use like a formal cloth. I have a lot of leather that I've conditioned throughout the years, and I've never had a struggle at all using a washcloth. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Now with that, I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to get going. So hold on just a moment. All right, there we go. So I'm going to remove the Q-tip. I'm going to take the washcloth, completely dry by the way, and I'm going to take the Cadillac boot and shoe cleaner, conditioner, and we're just going to put some on this little section of the washcloth. Now, I kind of tend to work it in just a little bit because that's just the kind of gal I am. Then I'm going to take the bag. I'm going to kind of put that pocket back down, and I cleaned the inside and the outside, everything, after the camera was off last night with that. I made some more vinegar and water solution. I have to tell you, I really wish I had showed you the inside, but it really looks quite nice. I'm excited about it. So I mean, I guess the vinegar and water was really good for the disinfecting, which we did talk about in the prior video. So here we go. Let's get going. We're going to do the same action that we did last night. We're just going to kind of take it maybe a little different. We're going to kind of do our round, just like, you know, when you were younger and they would tell you how to brush your teeth, you know, brush your teeth round and round, circle small. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to take it, and we're not doing a whole lot of pressure. Again, we want to show this purse we love it as much as we possibly can, and we're just going to continue in these small round motions until we get the entire section that we have that we scrubbed with last night, until we get all of that completed and done. So here we go, just nice and tiny small motions, and then I'm going to take my index finger and my thumb, and I'm just going to give it like a real gentle pull through, just to make sure that I've gotten everything and that I haven't missed any piece of it. There we go, looks really good. Now, because I'm going to kind of try to speed up the process. Normally I'd let it sit for just a little bit, but because I want to show you guys what it's really looking like, I'm going to take the dry side, and I'm not going to wait the few minutes like I would normally do, and I'm just going to kind of give it a real gentle glide. And that's really all you need to do to condition your leather when you're conditioning. So I'm going to grab the camera again and we're going to take a closer look at it. Here we go. Let's try to prop them up once again. Oh wow, I have to say that with it conditioned, it matches very well. So I'm wondering, looks to me like the soap and water, while it looked initially like it lightened up quite a bit, it was really only because it had dried the leather out so much. And honestly, because whether we buy our Louis Vuittons new or whether we get them pre-loved, it's not an inexpensive thing. It's not like going to Target and getting one for 20 bucks. I would say that we need to show our purses as much love as we can. So my personal opinion will be, the next time I pick up a pre-loved bag or I need to do something to one of my newer ones, I think I'm going to go for distilled white vinegar. Don't forget that it's 10 parts water to 1 part vinegar. Keeping in mind that some of the things that I researched, they did state that you do not want to go any higher. You know, I know that some of us may feel like if 10 parts to 1 part worked well, 2 parts to 9 will work even better, or 2 parts to 10 will work even better. We definitely don't want to do that because that can cause some issues with the leather. So 10 to 1, and as you can see, it's looking like it's matching. I'm going to, actually, I think maybe I'm going to go ahead and give this just a small sample of the Cadillac leather, and let's see what the tip of this looks like. I'm going to try not to flip the camera back around on you guys. I know that's got to be not a pretty sight. And I'm just going to kind of give it a little bit of love like that. Like, there we go. My finger's out of the way. And then we'll just kind of give it a little bit of a wipe down. Let's put them back up and let's see. Yes. So for me, the next time I do this, definitely going to be vinegar and water. I want mine to last for a very long time. I really appreciate you guys spending some time with me this morning. Yay for vinegar and water on Louis Vuitton. And I just want to do the disclaimer, if you decide to try it on your own, I definitely am not responsible for any of your actions or your experiments, but I hope it goes very well. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.